This is Grandpa Meerkat in with the free online trading education.com, brought to you by Grok Trade, where I'm an analyst host of the GrokStar Trading Room and maybe your future mentor. More on that later in the video. And if you're really good, I'll show you a cute picture of the grandchild. Hey, let's take a look at a trade on Apple, maybe one you've heard about. Apple, AAPL. This was it after opening. It missed on earnings, and so it got smashed. It was down about 8% here at opening, and it ran up, and it was forming what we call an ascending triangle. An ascending triangle. If you want to know more about that, just go to our site, freeonlinetradingeducation.com, and hit here to Chart School. Just hit Chart School, and it'll clear on different chart patterns that we trade, and it would be an ascending triangle, the very first one on the bullish side. You touch on that, and it's showing you here you got a line of resistance, and on this stock I'll show you right where it's at, and it keeps getting tighter and tighter here like a coiled spring, ready to explode. And if it breaks out, the odds are in our favor. It's going to continue that way, and it did. So here's a written description of it, and here's some pictures of here it is in some different day charts they turned out, and here's one on a day trading chart from another trade that I showed. But let's take a look here at Apple, and it was right here at the 97.10 resistance, 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 and so I set a trade right up above that area. And for those in the Grok grad know exactly why I did that in that spot. And let's see what happened next. And boom, boom, there I'm now in at $97.18 on AAPL. I am long, which means I bought the stock. Let's make some money on the way up. So I put my stop right down here, right below the 96.90 area. So it's got to bust through all these lines of resistance and support in order to get me stopped out. And it was less than, oh, look at that sucker go. Nicely done here. All right, well, this is end up at, it went up, and then it pulls right back to the area where it broke out. That's not atypical. That happens a lot. And so I had to stop down below this area. And then what happened? It rolled right back up. And nice and easy. Took its time. Now I'm going to bring my stop up here. I'm in the money here. I'm going to bring my stop in the money to 97.50 while it's up here to about 0.5% above that. And it goes up here, and then it just sat here around the 98, just underneath the 98 even dollar amount. Look at that. Forever. That's right. Patience, patience, patience. So the third time that it hit it up in this area, I went ahead and I took out half at 97.99 for 0.8% on the first half. Really testing my patience. Been in this trade a long time at this point. Bring my stop up just below this line of support here. And of course, it's literally 30 seconds after I took my half out, it took off from there, and it started to go up. It's going up, it's going up, and let's pull its best back down again here. And now I'm going to bring my stop up here. I'm going to follow this 20 moving average up. Keep moving my stop up behind the 20 moving average as it goes up here. Now look at that, up to now it had one wild trade up here at 98.71. It's the high of day. That's where that green square is. And now it's resting up here at this 98.50. Just following this, bringing my stop up each time right to where that 20 moving average is. So if it drops down and hits that, I'll be out, and I'm out. Look at it. Finally, it dropped down here and got me out. So in the second half, I was at 98.34 for 1.2% on that second half. Let's look at this overall trade. We had an ascending triangle. It broke out, and then it immediately pulled back and then ran up nicely. As it was basing here for a long time, I went ahead and locked in part of my profits and then bring my stop up into break even. So I had a guaranteed winning trade here, and I'm going to let it run. It ran up here, hit its head, and then snapped back immediately and stopped me out when it crossed that 20 moving average. So this total trade was for 1.0% in 1 hour and 3 minutes. Yes, folks, that's very much a patience trade just for me. But if you like to learn to trade with patience and, more importantly, with confidence, we are having our stock mentoring program live in Las Vegas in about 10 days. If you want to get included in that, now is the time to act. You go to our site, groktrade.com. That's right, groktrade.com, where savvy traders advance. And we are going to be live in Las Vegas. So you go to Trading Mentor. There's a special deal going on. Now it's going to be May 7th, 8th, and 9th for our 301 mentoring program. And Des has a very special offer here. Look at this. Bring a friend for free. Wow. Going to Las Vegas. We'll be in this hotel. We'll actually trade on Monday morning together, live the markets. I'll be sitting in the lobby with everybody doing my day trading thing, and you're welcome to join me there. And it's 3 days of concentrated training, just the beginning of your mentoring with us. And here you can see what those things that you would receive as a mentoring student. And it's just the first time that we're going to train you, and then we're going to be walking alongside of you as you implement it into your trading system. And there are lots of testimonials here along the side. And if you like to get involved, you got to do it now. Fill in this information and hit submit. Either D7 or Carolina will give you a call just to talk about what your trading is and to see if perhaps there may be a match for us to be able to help you with your trading with our mentoring program. Well, this is Mark, the Grandpa Meerkat. Look at that guy. Isn't he cute? Life is a joy. Trade well.